Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you happen to be in the world. Hey Nikita, how you doing? Welcome to Near Harbor. I think I'm gonna do something else. What if we just let them fall? This is the one I actually want. Hey Noodle, what's up? Yeah, all right. Well, I think, this is a convincing arrangement for the greenhouse here. I am cool with it. What I do need something to keep these from tipping over. What's up, Tango? Cool, man. Good luck. Hope you get some stuff done. Hey, Goth, how you doing? Booty hole, yes. We do need to think about that.
We shall explore the booty hole.
For sure, man. All right. I just need to keep those from falling over. Not that they would, because, you know, they don't have actual physics. Okay. We've got the greenhouse is done. It just works. Yep. It's so true. One thing I'm gonna do here is we're gonna have shops all along the road here, and I thought it would be cool if we could somehow make it kind of like at the visitor center. You know, kind of like different factions have a different store or whatever. It doesn't have to be so strict, but we got to get the Rust Devils in here, the Gunners, Operators Pack, you know, Salt of the Earth guys. All right, here's the booty hole. If we go too far in here, it takes us into the cave. See? Ah! And I don't really... And this place is wild, but... It reminds us of Skyrim. Raider tidings go up. That's exactly right. But the thing that raiders will have to have is a boss to keep them in line, right? Like Coulter. So we're going to have to make one. John's terminal logs. Wow, he killed himself. It's nice to see splattered brains on the pier.
That's grim.
This is from the anniversary edition. So, you know, it's part of the most current version of Fallout 4 that you can buy. Noodle says hi background. Lindsay.
Hello, foreground noodle.
Foreground noodle. So we can't go very far into this before it takes us into the cave. I'm wondering... I know, honestly, what would probably be perfect for this, a bulkhead door, so nobody can go in. But what would be even cooler, probably... meat stall. That's perfect. Yeah, that's very cool. Like at your visitor center. Tango says hello.
Hello, Tango.
All right. We need to make this inaccessible in the back here. Okay. None shall pass. Oh, Lancer says hello too.
Hi, Lancer.
Okay. Nobody can go. Now we can talk about the booty hole. Right. So, obviously, I wonder, I do have landscaping in here. Hey, what's up, Taylor? Oh, I know. Hold on. I gotta look something up in my build menu here. No, it did not. I have not entered it in yet. I know that there are rocks in here. I've seen them. Yep. Yep. So we can... Whoa. Check this out. This is huge. I'm on the inside of it. That's how big that rock is. So we can extend the cave. Oh, this is the right color, but it's a little bit square. I don't know. That sounds like a personal question. I mean, you know. All right. What's up, Cappy? I hate all the grass, though. All right, so the booty hole is going to be pretty much adult entertainment. This ground is an issue, though. I don't know. I was trying to make something of that hole. That's what she said. So I don't know. I saw that too. All right. See you soon. Sounds good. All right. Yeah, maybe so. All right. I'm going to come back to that. I want to work my way down there, but I wanted to get something in place while the idea percolated. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is make hotel rooms. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? So we're going to straight up make the hotel rooms here. And I think we're going to go old school here with the doorways. So let's think about the booty hole right? We need to think about it. It's very important. No, for real. Let's envision the business. The booty hole is going to, you know, I'm thinking it should have gambling, correct? And it should have, well, people who may not be completely voluntary, because that's the game's lore, you know, that's what they do. They have slaves. So we could say indentured servants if we want to be kinder in very minuscule amount. Casino workers, we definitely can have that. Yeah, but like you know, sex workers, unpaid interns. Nothing that low, Tango. We have standards. All right, here is. Yeah, it'll be a bar. There'll be, you know, sex and drugs and, or chems, sorry. Excuse me. Chems and alcohol, because we're going to have, they're going to make alcohol here. That's something we need to do here. Make a building and put the still and all that. So that'll definitely be part of it. That's right. That's what'll be in there. And gambling. So it'll be the quite the hive of scum and villainy. You can use conquest inside of buildings, yes. Cappy, have you watched any of Chad's builds? Because you should if you haven't. That's mostly what he does. Touche. Well played. You got one in on him for the, you know, 712 times he was somewhat resentful of your existence. One second. Excuse me, I couldn't get to the mixer in time for that one. Thank you. Sometimes I can get to the mute button, but that time it snuck up on me quick. Oh wow, we got an age-related joke already. Man, this night's just humming along. I mean, that's what I always like to do. Distract myself at the expense of others. Right? And we're there. It's not gonna let me snap it. Well, we're all here for your amusement. But I hope your night progresses better. Certainly. I know that there's a lot of bad weather over there, and I hope it does cool down. What is peg it through? I mean, I was classically trained at Juilliard, so... Oh, I don't want it, Cappy. Okay. Last year we actually had a couple of days near 100 degrees. I do not think that we need any more of that. Uh-oh. I miscalculated. You have to I'll have to raise those up. Oh no. Why can't I go in there? Well, that's weird. Oh, there's a bar there. But what about this one? Well, they'll have to just, they'll just have to, you know, duck. It's terrible. Oh, sorry, Ian. I just saw that. Yeah. I am sorry to hear it. Yeah, for sure. I hope for the best. Yep. Last year we had a couple of days like that, which is really unheard of around here. Yeah, 40 degrees Celsius is
That's brutal.
life-threatening heat. And hearing about how some people's houses are like 50 degrees Celsius inside. Because they're just high in the trap heat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's really tough. I don't want prefabs. That does that, you know? Five or 6 a.m. Crazy. Your window just fell out of your house? I've actually seen something like that before. You just have 2 empty halves of coconuts and you're banging them together. Yep. Old Spice. All right, so the booty hole. We've got to have a lot of neon, music, gambling, card tables. Definitely card tables, and we can use like. Well, I did the cards in Nuka Red Rocket and what 10 Pines, so we can do something more advanced with them. A card table with like a boss. And I want to think of the boss because I want to put the boss of the colony or whatever here up on these rocks, like overlooking everything. Oh, we could have flickering neon. Yeah, we can definitely do that with the delay switches. There's a way you can do it where they flicker. I actually have that in my Taffington build. It's from the Insane Sheklador. I think your ears heard what you wanted to hear, JFK. I most definitely did not say that. Okay. I wonder if we can get... Well, that would be preposterous, first of all. Why? Yeah, that's a little ridiculous. Come on. Yeah, so lots of neon, I think. I did say it. After all. Yeah, we're going to be talking about the booty hole tonight. Some of these rooms are going to be inaccessible. Hey, Art, how you doing? Pooped in just the time to talk about, well, gosh, we must all be 12. A proctologist stream, that's the least of our problems. Oh yeah, last night we finished, or 10 Pines is done. So we did a bunch of my random projects last night that I'm working on. I'm probably going to do another one of those, and then we'll go back to home plate. And then the Mechanist lair, which scares the crap out of me. How are we going to make that fun to watch? We had a robot racetrack. A couple of settlements ago. Or was it a couple? More than a couple? I forget now. Was it? Yeah, we had 10 Pines and we went to home plate for a little bit. I guess by lame you mean it is the best one. Oh yeah, they'll be back. They're not gone. Well, unless they died in your playthrough. Robot booty. Yeah, some of them are a little xenophobic. Yeah, a little bit. These are gonna be really crappy hotel boarding rooms. It's gonna be rough stuff here. Yep, they do. Well, depending on your playthrough, right? So I don't want to give anything away because you know it's the kind of game where your choices affect the outcome, but not everybody has the same people at the end. Oh, wow. Okay. I wouldn't let that happen. Caden's fine. One of them has, that's the story, like you have to pick. But Rex, nope. I reloaded that shit. I was like, nope, he's not dying. Yeah, I know, right? Sometimes I have, hard playthroughs where I'm like, okay, I have to play with whatever is dealt to me, and I roll with it, But like on the survival run, you know, uh, I killed the guy in Far Harbor that was trying to hoard the tools or whatever and resell them, and whatever, I'm gonna roll with it. But for sometimes I'm just like, okay, that was too far. Yeah, that's what I mean. 2 hours. You're right. 2 hours of gameplay. Yeek. For sure. Yeah, I liked him. He was cool. Trying to think if we want 2 stories here or not. I mean, it could be either. Like I made my shepherd in or my character in Andromeda 100% gay. I loved it. It was fun because like the female characters would try to hit me up and I'd just completely like not react. Pretty good stuff. You can. I don't think you can romance Anderson. I can't remember if. No, I don't know. Maybe Joker. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've played. Um, I know in Andromeda, I think the Raoul guy you could romance, and so I made that like my main uh, love interest or whatever of my character. Yeah, no doubt. Uh, and sometimes, usually with my first playthroughs, I try to play as myself. But like in subsequent playthroughs, I try to often play as something that is purposely not like me, just a bit of perspective gaining. And yeah, it's cool. It is a cool perspective to take. Or I've done like, you know, ace characters, you know. My survival playthrough that we're doing with Durkina, that's kind of the vibe I want her to give off. She just doesn't care. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. 50. Some people have no shades. Shades. Oh, you mean on the game? I thought maybe your house was bright. I'm like, Cappy needs shades. Hey, Snicker. That's right. He needs some shades, everybody. Turn some lights off. That's right. We all are compensating for something. It's not always sexual compensation, but there's something there if you probe any of us deeply enough. It could be that your towers aren't tall enough in your settlements. It could be anything. You never know. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's for sure. Oh, yeah, that looks terrible. I love it. Look how bad that looks. Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah. I don't think I'd like to be 21 again. No. Snickers says hi, background Lindsay.
Hello, foreground Snickers.
Okay, Snicker, that is, I concede that point. I would like my joints to be 21. That'd be great. Uh, hey Sam, what's up? Yeah, Cappy, that's totally cool. It's a role play though, like, so just like in my D&D Pathfinder games and stuff, I'll frequently make my character nothing like me. Sometimes you have like a really terrible character that maybe just lies and cheats and steals, and so everything is different each time. Was that COVID, Taylor? That's 10 pines. Got to find another save here. "2020 just seemed like yesterday to me." Really puts things in perspective, I'll tell you that. I don't. I want to think about the stairs here. You know what? I didn't really change anything. I didn't stay in. Because I had a job driving a truck delivering food, and it was deemed essential services. So I was out doing that still. There was nobody on the road. It was really weird. And really strange. But then otherwise, I just went home and did the same things. Worked on my cars, played video games. I didn't really feel much different. Introverts of the world unite.
But separately, in your own home.
Yeah. Yeah. So didn't end up being a drastic change for me. I mean, I stayed home a lot, but I do that anyway. And so my one job was driving the truck, and my other job was teaching online. So I, didn't really change anything. Oh God, Walmart would be, yeah, wow. Oh boy. I didn't get COVID until a few years later, because I didn't go around anybody. You can't get it if you don't see any humans. I did get it eventually, though. So, and it sucked. Did not like. Yeah, wow, that's rough. Yeah, no boosters, and also the modern strains are not as potent. Well, most of them anyway. The common strains, I should say, because it's mutated to deal with, you know, immunity, herd immunities, all sorts of reasons why. But yeah, so, you know, it was not fun. I had mono a couple times, and that was pretty bad. It was about that bad, honestly. Yeah, Snicker, I think so. I just have to get ideas, and I think I've started to get a picture of it. I started it over there. Everybody I teach now is in prison, so they couldn't leave. So they were still there. Well, not everybody. I have separate sections when I have a general student population. Actually, sometimes they just throw them in there with them, but they don't talk to each other, so I don't even know if they know. They might. Easy. Welcome back, man. It's been a while. You were like the very first stream. Good to see you, man. Yeah, they've all been to prison after I got a hold of them. Yeah, man. It's been a while. I hope everything's cool. All right. All right. I never thought there's anything wrong with your brain besides being 17. But that's not your fault. That'll go away. Hey, thanks. Yeah, last Saturday we just flew around the Commonwealth and we kept voting on locations until this one won. Flight Scott actually suggested this one, so kudos to him. And it won the poll. And yep, you'll notice this is heavily modded. I hope I don't get sent to purgatory with like one of the all-time great no mods builders in chat. Yeah, yeah. Let the puns begin, right? Yes. That's right, Ian. You are the best. You are the best boy. I know, now I feel exposed. I'm like, can we switch to home plate? Like get caught in the bedroom by your parents. You are the best 17-year-old in chat. You've been a very naughty boy with your mods. Right? It will. That's right. We are very worried about safety. Hey, Nikita. What did you get at the store? Whoa. So, this build easy is called, to catch up real quick, is called Near Harbor, and it's going to be a neutral zone raider trading hub. And so we're going to have all the raider factions. We're going to have a boss up there. Yeah, and for you, everybody in chat, of course, I mean, it's it's obvious to some of us who've been around, but easy is I'm probably gonna embarrass him, but you know, in the pantheon of the all-time absolute greatest settlement builders, and you should go to his page and you should watch some of them, and then you will say, well, I've never actually had my mind blown like this. So definitely watch his stuff. I have to say, if I was stuck on a desert island and they said you only get to watch one YouTube channel and that's it, I would choose his because it's just that good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm laying it on thick, but I'm doing it like it's trust me, if you see it, you'll know. Thanks, Noodle. You might, JFK. You won't regret it. Okay, we've got a good little stairway here, I think. Yeah, you're very welcome. I mean, I wouldn't be streaming or any of this. Oh yeah, thanks, Ian. Yeah. Oh, I should do the PSA. Thank you very much, everybody who managed to give the stream a thumbs up today. And for the new subs out there, come in and say hey. We'd love to hear from you. Maybe you'll become a new person that'll become an old hat in the chat. And we've got our Discord link up right down there, or down for me. And did I miss anything? I think I got everything. Okay, so we're here in Near Harbor. This is, yes, indeed, we do link her videos, and I particularly enjoy her architecture series and the Journal of the Weird. I always look forward to that. And yes, the builds are great. Absolutely. We've got so many great builders in the chat right now. I don't even know where to start. Oh my gosh, we've got Tango, Noodle, and Sam, and Snickers making a wizard tower. And oh gosh, I hope I didn't forget anybody. I'd have to scroll up, and my poor middle-aged brain is taxed to the limit. Lancer! Oh my gosh. Yes, so many legendary builders there in chat today. And the Tango and Slaps, Tango and Slash, Tango and Tango. Oh man. Sister Jane, how you doing today? Oh, and there's Cappy, another great builder. I'm just forgetting. You can just, you'll just have to forgive me. Cappy's our challenge master these days. He gives us awesome stuff to do and then makes his own awesome version. So he's the challenge commander general. And we're all working on our cube challenge these days. I was working on mine last night. Yeah. Yep. All right. All right. So yes, that is one thing I am sure of in life. The pain train, you got to see the pain train. The OSHA ratings, yeah. They're low, but this is a raider build. It's almost obligatory for them to ignore OSHA, unless we have the OSHA raider gang, but we're still waiting on Snicker to make that build for us. just as a little word of caution to everybody, when we happen to just get excited and sub to each other, YouTube will often remove them if they think we are just like sub trading, because people actually do this. They make forums and then goes like that's gonna help them. But you may have to resubscribe to each other. If you may go back and notice you're not subbed, but if it thinks that that's happening, their little bot scrubber things will come through. The other raiders do hate the OSHA gang. Right? Yeah, that's right. The important things, right? Like, right. Oh, cool, Cappy. Definitely sounds like a cool thing. I've been wanting to do an X-Files build for a long time. OSHA 11. How would I do it? I don't know yet. It was Derek, Mr. Media Man. He has expressed interest in me doing that for a while, and I do still have it in my head. I am intending to do so. I did start building ships, yeah. Just a little bit. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Would you do modded or no mods, Cappy? The Normandy, that's a good one too, yeah. Cool. You could do them no mods, but yeah. For mine, I would do a modded one, but Easy's working on a spaceship build that he for a long time now, right? Maybe it would be an excuse to go back and finish that one. All right, we got railings or whatever. Okay, I think we are going to start the booty hole, and yes, you did hear that right. I started it down here. I did 2 Tango. I like the newer one too, which still is old, but I thought they were both pretty good. So this will be the casino, whatever. So yeah, last time we did irrigation, we just have gravity-fed barrels, and I added these, you know, valves, so they could control the water going through the pipes. We'll have to pretend like those have holes in them or whatever. All right. So we made a lot of progress here on the apartment building above. And we got stairs on each side. And now we can... I mean, these are going to be crap, right? These are going to be pretty menial. I don't mind a depressing show or a depressing ending. It's verisimilitude, as far as I'm concerned. Oh yeah, I really enjoyed Firefly. That's a good one. The Serenity would be cool to reproduce. Yeah, these are going to be pretty rough, eh? You know what? We're going to have to... Firefly toys or BSG? Cool. I have not tried No Man's Sky either. Hey, easy. I finally put the build video up for that Starlight Drive-In that was in one of the first streams. And Vault 88 as well. Got finished. So you can kind of see them. Some of the stuff you suggested too. Yeah, with the Slocum's Joe at Starlight, Great Grandpa narrates it, so it's pretty fun. And I narrate his. We each did one, but it did event. That and the vault both got finished. I don't know if you were there for Jamaica Plain, but yeah, that one was done too. And then we did Murkwater as well, and Tempines, and oh, I always forget the others. I think maybe we'll use ladders in here. Oh, right on. That's cool. Farscape is one that I missed, actually. I did not see that show. I need a smaller ladder than that. Okay, they're doubling down here. Hey, thanks, Noodle. I don't like the ladders are too tall. Yeah. Yeah, I think I may have seen random episodes of Farscape, but I didn't know what it was. We're gonna watch Babylon 5. We have that on deck. And we're gonna rewatch the X-Files. I think these are two things we decided on.
Yes.
We're finishing The Man in the High Castle now, and before that we finished Travelers, which is really good. If you haven't seen that. It's just okay. Well, it always gets talked about, so I got to give it a shot here. I wonder why. This won't lay down flat. I have object snap on, but it just is acting like it doesn't want to. I don't want it to bleed through the wall. It won't let me in here. I did not think any of this out. Cool. Cool snicker. I want to make sure that's not bleeding through. I think it is. Kind of not. I know we'll think about how we can get up there, but cool, Cappy. One more table. Maybe this or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put a chain hanging from each of these and they'll just have to climb up. That's all they get. Ah, thanks, Nikita. That's very kind. Hey, General Penguin. This one is mods, but I do a lot of no mods. Or yes, I do both. It depends on which series we're working on and what wins the surveys. So this is actually all the mods, and you know, all the mods. This one. It's a conquest location up near the Nakano residence billboard. So let's take a fly around. Yeah, that's right, Lancer. Absolutely. I don't run any mods on my Xbox, and I run lots of mods on the PC, and I go back and forth depending. So this is our location, and this is going to be a raider free trade neutral zone, and we're going to have a boat over here. We're going to try to have some shipbuilding. That's going to be tough. And that's going to be a restaurant, casino. This is a hotel, and that's a greenhouse. And then there's going to be shops all along this road. Yes. It is called Conquest. The mod is called Conquest. And you can build in non-traditional locations. Yeah, thanks, Tango. Yep, so we're turning this billboard into a hotel and a greenhouse. Oh yeah, we were talking about flickering lights. Gotta channel our Shek for some of these, right? Yeah, we'll get some flickering lights. This place has got to be very, I think, an Atlantic City feel or something. So yeah, it's gonna. I want a lot of neon in this build, and a lot of flickering lights, and that's gonna bring down the frame rate though. So actually, we'll be judicious with the flickers, but I do want a lot of neon, a lot of color. Near Harbor, Sam came up with that one. Uh, as far as materials, yes, I make batch files to just add stuff to my inventory. So I can just say I have one for junk. So I type bat junk, and it runs all the scripts to add all the junk items to my inventory. And as far as build location, it's just what your computer will handle and what the game will handle. The definitely not unlimited. So the last settlement we did was modded. It was at 10 Pines, and we pushed it really far, but it did tell us it was done at some point. You just gotta like, you've got to listen to the game. It'll tell you. Oh yeah, Nikita for sure. Oh, the sparks and stuff, especially for our Rust Devils shop, which I think will be the first one we do right there. Far, yeah, we could. It would be cool to get Far Harbor up there, right on the board, or near Harbor. Sorry. 10 Pines did, yeah. It's like the game said, I am so tired. Here's some frame rate drop. So. But the last settlement, 10 Pines, we did not use much electricity. It was very limited on purpose to fit the build. But we're going to use lots of lights in this one. And color. Cycling lights, my favorite. Okay, here's where I display how terrible I am at navigating menus. It is not pretty. Yeah, unfortunately, I've got my mod order down pat, and I'm not going to be doing any alterations to it anytime soon. It's working, and I just want to leave it where it is right now. We have some landscaping materials. Nikita would know if that stuff was in CVC. She uses that a lot. I do have bushes and lots of stuff like that. Oh no, you gotta eat. Yeah, it would be. It's nourishment. In a way. Keeps me a little sane. Yeah, I think you're right, Easy. We'll see if we can find it somewhere. Donuts count. There's like 1 or 2 nutrients in a donut. We're gonna have to have outside toilets too, somewhere. Hanging vines. Let's see if we can find something like that. Fruit in quotation marks. Yeah, lots of this neon will go into the booty hole. To clear that up again, that's a business here, not a literal reference. We just decided to call it that because we're 12. Okay. Yeah, I get a lot of people that say that it's. I like it for me too when I'm watching, and it gets the ASMR vibe. It's totally cool. Gourd and melon vines. I think Wilma did that. I'm pretty sure, and it was cool. Barb. Did we miss Barb? I haven't seen it. Hold on, let me change to live chat. It's always on top chat. There he is. Yeah, I did like the vast majority of my building on Xbox. You can do a lot. You really can. Okay. Yeah, for sure, man. Good to see you. Hope you're selling lots of books. Okay. Now talk about some power here. Barb always shouts. Haven't you seen his stream? Yes, this is supposed maybe a boarding house. That'd probably be closer. Turn it up. 211. We have been busy. There's so many. All right. I need power. Power. All right. This is a little excessive. Maybe we can just build a little shack here. Where should the chimney go? Are you saying on the side of the shack here? I accidentally made a fusion generator. Maybe that's too not raidery enough. Maybe yeah, I should definitely check those out, Nikita. I will for the next one. For this one, I think I'm just gonna, I want to do this, like this. Yeah, I'll definitely check them out. We have a lot of generating to do. Oh, you mean for the residentials? Yeah, we can do that. Smoke chimney. We can use the CVC smoke option. Oh yeah, so which you mean on like maybe over here on the side? What would be generating the smoke, I think? Let's see here. I was definitely wanting to do like a still or something, you know? They're definitely making alcohol here. Purifying seawater is a really good idea. Yeah, that definitely is that's a good one. But with the idea of this fruit here, this garden house isn't for nourishment. It was to make alcohol out of. So we're definitely, maybe we can work a still into it. Zero. Hot boxing? I'm afraid to ask. Is that what it is? Is it exactly what I thought it was? Because we're gonna, at the booty hole, there's going to be some nefarious goings on. Hot boxing can be definitely be done. Is that what that is? Well, boy, I am behind on the times with my drug use. Oh, hold on here. Guess I have to move these until I find this. I don't have, I didn't finish the quest. I don't have the raider stuff. unfortunately. I wonder if we could add it with a console command, though. We should be able to. The way that we did with the hay bales, because I didn't finish Nuka World. Because I only keep, like, a couple of saves on a file now. A couple of settlements, rather, on one save. Okay, so this is going to be the power. Can have that run over to there. Maybe even up there. Yep, it worked. TVs are getting power. Oops, can't jump with a conduit. And where did it go? There it is. Thanks, Nikita. Let's give it a shot here. Let me get a save and all that, and we'll see if we can add it. Because that would be perfect. Come on. Okay, we have got power. We can add cycling lights. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely, yeah, I should do that now before it disappears into chat. Well, 5. What is this? Oh, when we went into the cave. Juniper Cove Resort. That's gotta be a Stephen King reference. Alright, let's give it a shot here. I think maybe my Nuka world is 06, but we'll try it. Nope. Yep. Oh, yes, right. My Nuka world was 06, yes. I was thinking Far Harbor because we're doing near Harbor. Perfect. Thank you. Now, let's make a few of these and just sit them there. Crow Apartments. Yes. Thank you very much. All right, so we are definitely going to do that. I think that building can go over here. Maybe we'll make use of this car, because we don't need to make everything angular here. All right, let's add the lighting here. Yeah. It is. It's pissed. Well, let's... Wait, there's 6 of these, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. You know, we could, yeah, we could make it to some sort of trailer or something, you know? Maybe set it up with a, I don't know, hitching post or something like that. Wait, I think I may have to change the colors on some of these first. Oof. Yep. Kitty. Dang it. That is my 20-year-old cat. So she is Raider timeshare. Alright, we do need to name this place. Let's make it dark so I can see the colors better. What was the name? I must have missed it. Tenga makes a lot of good ones. Roman Billboard. That's a long name, but beyond that, yeah, it's really good. Murder of rooms. Ah! Okay, that is the lowest. That's the lowest, okay. Motel Commonwealth. Hold on, I'll throw up a survey when we get 4 we really like. What do you think? Is that on the low setting? Nope. Is that a bird? Yeah. I like room and billboard is really good. All right. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, there we go. We got some light. And also, I'm pretty sure we're going to need maybe, what, blue light in the greenhouse? All right, Lancer. Have a great night. Get some rest. We'll see you later. Let me throw up 4 real quick, see what we got. Let me scroll up a bit. Let's see, we got the crow, we got room and billboard. All right, I threw some up there. Let me know if you guys like what you think of those. Okay, Yeah, this is looking good and crappy. Yeah, we'll have to leave it up there for a little bit. Hey, what happened to that chair? We can have a runoff. Crotel was mine. Or, you know, I riffed off of somebody else's. Someone said the Crow Hotel, and I just shortened it. We could combine them. The murder room and the billboard Crotel. The bill room and oh gosh. Well, let's just say there's a lot of cool ideas there. That would be kind of cool. Radiation Raider, thank you. I appreciate it. You're very kind. Thanks for stopping in. I love the raiders that are like arguing over the canned dog food in one of the computers. I always think of that. It cracks me up. I know it's you. Stop eating all the dog food. God, I can't get in these rooms. I'm like locked out because... Oh, are you in Europe? Or maybe Australia or something? China. Wow, awesome. Yep, that would definitely cause a time difference for sure. I don't think so. I think that'd be the first. We did have Korea and Japan and Philippines, of course, for Sam. And I'm trying to think anywhere else in Asia or Oceania, Australia, New Zealand. The cool thing about Raider builds is you don't have to be neat at all. Oh, Malay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Indonesia. Good one, Tango. in my Hangman's Alley build, I did a squatter drug den in the back part that the settlers can't go to. And this is what I did for that. The chunk, yeah. That would be pretty cool. You could do something like that in 76 easy. They have a lot of pieces that kind of look like that. You do love your Raider builds. Yeah. Very cool, very cool. Don't even have to worry about making objects static or anything, because we don't care. Oh no. Crashing settlement. Beer bottles, that's what we need. Who drinks friggin' water? What self-respecting raider drinks water? Maybe water from the toilet. That'd be fine. Well, so some people are still building on previous gen consoles and don't have the next gen update. Some do, but yeah, the previous gen consoles are much more limited in what they can handle. The first thing I actually take into consideration is what they're building on. We can definitely do that. Thank you. Looking good, meaning looking crappy, which is the point. That works. Now some beer bottles, and I think we'll move on to something else. Got to think about how we want them to get up there. I could just make 6 chains and... Okay, okay. Beer bottles. We need lots of those. Oh, but they're raiders. Radiation raider. It's a raider settlement. They're going to consume all of this. Yeah. A candy vendor. Gonna have to remind me on some of this. I'd love to do that. Yeah. We can even do the old baseball pitching machine and have it drop candy into a display case. Okay, I think this is pretty cool. They're like, how do we get up there? And the proprietor is like, you know, that's your problem. Stack some boxes. I don't give a crap. Yes. Yeah, we can do a drug dispenser. For sure. Okay. So we have crops for alcohol. We have water irrigation. We have the rooms. We have some electricity. How did the so room and billboard? All right. That is the winner here. Okay. How we will do that, I don't know. Giant neon letters? It's what plants crave. Right? Okay. All right. Let's... Yeah, that's right. Nobody will ever see it, right? All right. Right. I can make this static, and then we can do whatever we want with it. Nikita, where's the vehicle stuff in CVC? Is this it? Well, we have a welding thing. I'm looking for wheels and tires. Hey, Pugs, how you doing? This is a custom location up by the Nakano residence. It's a billboard way up in the northeast. You know, I didn't put any doors on the boarding rooms. But I'm looking for... Actually... yes and no, Nikita. Yes and no. I have it, but it stopped loading. So... if you go back to my very first saves, like at Sanctuary and Red Rocket, it's there, but it later disappeared, and I cannot get it to load again. There must be a mod conflict. Right? You know, we might just put curtains up so you can just see kind of see in there a little bit or something. Yeah, I don't know where the tires are. I'll have to randomly run across it. So what if we did like... I could just use this doghouse. Make it look like it's just sitting on a bit of silliness right here. Surely you must be kidding about resizing the doghouse, because these wheels are awesome and huge and very raidery. If anything. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Enough of that right there. Please be cordial when we come into chat. I don't know what that was even supposed to mean, but... all right. I'm gonna have to make another hubcap or something. Or these aren't hubcaps, they're actual wheels. And we might also... oh, it's clamping to them. That's interesting right there, huh? Hey, no problem, Noodle. I'm not sure what that was supposed to mean, since it probably wasn't directed at me, since I was born and raised in the U.S. But oh, okay, yeah. But well, it sounded like an unkind thing to me, so we'll just. I can put it what it was on the mod the mod channel on the Discord page, so that people will know. The mods. Moving on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right, Nikita. I am. Oh, cool, yeah. Well, you get those every once in a while. We can, that almost looks like it's like sitting on blocks or something. I don't even hate that. We can do something with it though. This is great. I know it's utterly ridiculous, but I mean, what if we did something like yeah, this is awesome. We can do a bit of make-believe here, right? Since they wouldn't have the nuclear, they might have. We've talked about this before, right? What's going in the generators? Well, if it's biofuel, we can make this work in our headcanon. They're making biofuel. And this is now a rear drive, the car from Roger Rabbit. Oh yeah, we could definitely make this very Mad Max. I don't have the, for some reason, I don't have the picket fences on this playthrough. Yeah. Right. Yep. Well, I don't actually know what it still looks like. Yeah, some cars can run on corn. I wish that I could take the prop off, but I think that works. All right. Oh, you mean... Military... Yeah, Tango, that might be worth doing. For some reason, I never got it. Which is weird, huh? I have an idea, maybe, for something to add. Oh, the we can use flamingos as battering rams. These right here, right? Beantown? Cool. Yeah, we might have to go get that. There we go. Oops. I summoned another still by accident. All right. Yeah, it does. Okay, this, I think maybe we'll just do a, I don't know, a tent for the distillery. We'll have to put something in front of it. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. But it's cool and it's staying. All right, Nikita, great idea. Okay, let's... All right, they're going to set up their stuff here. These are weird. Oh, yes, we can. Oh, yes. Brilliant. This would be funny, too. This is cool. This might be a very cool hood ornament. Just the guy's head sticking up is pretty funny, but I kind of like this. All right, yeah, we could. All right, Pugs, let's do that. Department of Murder Vehicles, yes. And, yeah, for sure. Let me see if I can get... It does not have to be totally straight. What do you think? Right here. Alright. There you go, pugs. We're good to go. Yeah. I don't know if the letters will lay flat enough for us, but we can try. Department of Murder Vehicles. Man, that's good. We could make a whole building for that. Honestly, we could put this thing in a garage. Okay, this is too good. Let's okay, watch. First of all, I spit my drink everywhere when Easy typed that. So let me clean up. Twisted Metal, absolutely. That was a great game. I loved Twisted Metal. Yes, we could bring this car here. We can make one. That one won't let me. I'm sure we could summon more. Oh, there's another one over here. We have plenty. We have plenty. So, Thumper, yeah. Man. Yeah, for sure. Okay, it's gonna be right like this. It won't snap. It snapped a second ago. Snap off, snap on the snapper. It won't. Okay, fine. So back here we want the whole garage door thing going. Sweet tooth. Oh yeah, we could. We could definitely do a tow truck. Yeah, we should rig something up for sure. Deathclaw tours. So what I want to do here is have like a garage door back here. Probably let's see if I can get this lined up. So yeah, I want to have the garage door back here. Yep, we could definitely do dash lights, and now we've got more cool stuff to do. Yes. Let me find that garage door. That's in the warehouse. Yes. Let's see if I can get this to snap. No, it's gonna be not cool. It's gonna be undoed. That's right. That's exactly right. Give us a little room out front here. And we can sell car parts out front, right? So we can have like something set up there. All right, let's think about which side. Okay, that's the inside. Sleeping bag, yeah. Dash lights is a cool idea. We've got to put something in there. Oh, yeah, okay. And headlights. Okay, okay. Let's finish the outside of the building here just to get it in place. Just so we have the outline of the thing. I actually think I like that better. Yes, for sure. I hear that.
I think she's hungry.
She might be. Wait. I did that wrong. Okay, we've got the shell, the building. That's really what I wanted more than anything. So we could... Ah! It did it. Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah, container of jet. Okay. Ideas are cooking. Oh, yeah. Maybe we can do rafters here and we can hang stuff from the rafters. Yeah, we can add guns to the cars. That's a good idea too. I guess it's okay if that doesn't line up. Okay. Whoa! Worst drafters ever. I kind of like it tilted and off like that. But yeah. How about we do this like you said? There you go, Pugs. Put it right in the sunroof. Very twisted metal. I don't know. It's whatever we want it to be. You know, we're going to have the shipbuilding and the casino. Yeah, I mean, how many variations can we think of on the same themes? That's fair. I'm fine with it, though. Yeah, we have the other cars, too, that we can do. Hold on a sec. Let me get this in here. I love Raider poles. Oh yeah, for sure. The bubble turret is pretty fun. That's a fun idea. Now, let's go over to Woody's. Yeah, we got 2 more cars. We're going to do some cool stuff. Yeah. All right. Nope, nope. I'll do cycling lights. Where are those walls? The flamethrower trap is awesome. This thing here has a great noise to it. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Thanks, Noodle. Got some Pliskin vibes. Got to do like the Christine vibe here with the headlights. No, these things fight you a little bit. Right? Oh yeah. No. There. Sometimes they scare you a little bit here. Now let's get some power over here. See if we can get those lights to go on. Let me get a hard save. Marcy's car. Yeah, we can just pop a conduit there. We can do one on another car. I've got a hood ornament on this one. Check it out. It's right here. It's the skulls. I'm gonna run out of power though. We're gonna need another generator. But yeah, for the car, makes sense, eh? I mean, a wire will work just fine. It's not. There we go. For the win. I like how closely they fit in there, but yeah. If I try to rotate them, okay, we can try it, but here's the thing. Rotation is really tricky. And you know what I mean? Rotation can get really tricky on here. But we can try it. I think we can do it. It just makes it look sleepy. There we go. I think we can do this. Wait. The other way, right? Okay. No? This way? Yes, okay. It has to be this way. Yeah, it looks high. That's pretty funny. Hey, Dag. Oh, I missed your comment. 800,000 cookies out of flies, and only one elderly woman ate them all. Where would we be without our Dag comment of the day? Poorly off, that's what I say. I don't know. Did I do a good enough job of placement with these? I am afraid we're going to have to, you know, use our imagination a bit. Oh, no, look at that. That's just terrible. Do I have no pride? Do I have no... Jeez. Better. Okay. Do we like that better? Yes. It's better. I mean, it's, you know, it's something. Now, would you look at that? Okay. Okay. We have an angry raider car. brutal. Yeah. I like to watch. That's not creepy at all. It depends, because Christine was all battered up in the beginning of the story and then repaired herself. We'd want a red one, obviously. But, you know, I think that's going to do the trick for us, that one. Maybe we can summon a red one and actually put Christine... Oh, God, I almost think this has to happen. We need to maybe summon a red one and put her, like, in an alley or something. Gosh, wouldn't that be cool? Crustine. Yeah. Okay. This is good. We will do more cars, definitely. Oh, for sure, yeah. And we should, right? We should do it. Dash lights. What do you think for dash lights? Crustine is hilarious, by the way. Chuckstein. Yeah. Neon, maybe? Some neon letters. If I can get this O in there. Let's save. Hold on a sec. Do I have the snap-on? I don't want snap-on, but these neons are not very friendly, even with mods. So we want to lock, this is what we'll do. So we're going to lock in on it. It's locked. We're going to put it over here. Maybe we downsize it. And see if we can do something totally wacky like this. I don't know why the car is highlighted now. See, that's what happens. You lose track of it. And now the car is locked. Okay, I'm going to have to reload. I might not be able to use the neon. I need to yeah, we could definitely do missile turrets. We've got a turret on top for this one. Let's try it. They'll stick out the side too, so we'd have to think about that. I don't think I can use the neon for reasons that are difficult to explain. So let's rectangle, noir apartment neon rectangle for the dash. Now the dash is curved, but that is a cool idea. But again, clamping stuff is difficult. The vault lights. Okay. This might be cool. Actually. Let's try this. I do not have OC decorator. It is my last nod to my no mods roots. I do not know if this will look good at all. What do we think about that dash light right there? It's no rat rod easy, but I think it's pretty cool. Let's get some taillights in there. Easy did a build for our Noodle and Ice Somerville challenge. That was, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, it's a rat rod build. I guess I would say a buggy. Oh, wow. Jeez. If I sound like a fan, it's because I'm a fan. Yeah, man, you're welcome. We loved it. I feel I can speak for Noodle on that. This might work. I wouldn't normally, but it's just such an obvious one. Oh, yes. All right. Let's see if these work. I don't know. Whoa, that's kind of cool. I'm not gonna get OC decorator. I'm gonna be completely and absolutely stubborn about it. And it doesn't have to be a logical thing. It's a feeling thing. Okay. I just don't want to. Okay, I think our car is... Okay, we can try. Missile launchers is pretty rad, you know. Yeah, the red is cool. Yeah, if we wanted to have like the neon lights, I'll think about that. Because I don't even know if we need lights in here. The car will be the attraction, right? It'll take away from it if we do too much. Alright, here's Dag's missile launcher. And I'm gonna have to give it electricity, or it'll just sag like that. It'll sag and be sad. Or we can just have it like on the side like this, like it's being worked on. Or, see ya, Goth. Thanks, man. See you soon. Make sure you come back. Got to see a booty hole when we get to it now. That's your baby. Noodle, that could work. Or, I mean, I'm sure it would. Okay, let's try it. You know, I don't even need the racks. What am I even doing? I'll just make it static. Or turn object physics off. Yeah, I still think like a no mods builder, right? Too. What if we kind of did, because that's the controls, right? Or we can just pretend like it's automated. We can put a little control box in the car, maybe, and pretend like it's automated. Remote control. What about that pulsing thingamajigger that R. Marks uses a lot in his, what is that thing called? He uses it in his cabins, on his ships. What's it called? No, not the strobe light. Old city building, what kind? Easy. Strobe light, no, it looks like a little... The weather control shell is a super cool idea. We should actually put one of those in one of the dashes. No, it's the... it's in R. Marks, he uses it in his cabins. Distress signal? Distress? I think you're onto something. Is that junk or distress beacon? This is it. Exactly it. Thank you. So this will be our remote control. Oh wow. I used to love medieval Total War. let's see if we can get this in here. Kind of, that wasn't city building, but, you know, an old empire building game. Also, I mean, I played a lot of City Skylines, and I played a lot of SimCity. I spent my freshman year in college playing SimCity, which honestly wasn't really the greatest idea. I dropped out the first time. I majored in girls. I love City Skyline, yeah. It's awesome. Banished? I don't think I've played that one. It did. It did indeed. This was the, wait for it, 1990s we're talking about here. The 1990s. Way back before history was recorded. I don't know if I got that correctly. Ye olden times indeed. Alright, let's get this thing. Did we get it in the dash? I can barely see it. I think so. Tilt it backwards. Like that? Sims on floppy. Oh yeah. Okay, I think that is good. Yep. I like it. That's our remote control for the missile launcher. Oh yeah, Banished. Oh, I do love city building. Oh my gosh, in City Skylines, I am the kind of guy that named every street in the city. Every street. Okay, that's our control, yeah. Oh, we're going to make a big sign saying the Department of Motor Vehicles, by the way. It's going to be here. And it should say near harbor on that sign. On room and billboards, our hotel. So we've got names. We're cooking with names. All right. Yeah, okay. We're going to do more cars. We're going to do more of them. Definitely going to do more cars. So we can, I want to try to get a red car in here, and then we'll do a different kind of car for this, maybe, with some of the other ideas that were floating around. And in here, I think this one's pretty good. A barrel roll. Yeah. Poor city planning, right? Okay. Department of Motor Vehicles. Let's see if these letters will go on the side of this. Because we got room and billboard. We've got the booty hole. We've got near harbor. And we've got Department of Motor Vehicles. This is just cooking. Hey, thanks, Detour. It's the Department of Motor Vehicles. I don't think that these will go on this. Do you? Because you know how the letters are. That is the Banjo King. We got the, yeah, we've got, well, I mean, we didn't build it yet, but, so we named the hotel Room and Billboards. That was a Tango name. And then we got Near Harbor is the name of the town. That is Sam. And then we've got the Booty Hole, which was Goth. He took off. And this is going to be the Booty Hole right here. I just was fleshing it out. Ooh. Hey, there's another car. We got sidetracked making Mad Max cars. And then this is the Department of Motor Vehicles. So let me see. We could do multiple floors. We'll see how this goes. I do want to see, because we can always tear the roof off. That's easy. Did you get your video recorded? Oh yeah, I want to do my PSA again. Thank you to everybody who was able to leave a thumbs up on the stream. And I do want to thank our new subscribers out there. I appreciate everybody new in chat as well. We love it when you stop in, new people, and definitely hope that you come back and hang out again. We have, I pretty much, I have a different stream most days. So I do bounce around a little bit, but this is a weekly series, the Near Harbor build, and we'll be back here. And we are working on different settlements on the other series and more traditional locations. Right now we finished 10 Pines over there, and we're moving on to Home Plate, and then we have the Mechanist lair because they like to torture me. And so that's where we're going there, and then we do other things during the week like the survival playthrough, and I do a little bit of Starfield and a little bit of Fallout 76 as well. Flushing out my toilet build. I love the Pete scene where the Petes are yelling at each other through the bathroom door. I just laugh my butt off every time. Death murders, we can do that. That's good. DM. Let's do the other side here. Yeah, we can do death motors. That's cool. Alright, let's see here. Oh my god. Lindsay.
What?
They're doing puns.
Oh no.
Lindsay loves puns. An OSHA, the OSHA people. I wonder if we could do. We could probably work in the OSHA gang in here if Snickers was okay with it. Just a small department. Are those floating? I don't know. Yeah, maybe we'll do just a small department, right? Like a branch office. And then, you know, we'll see how it goes. Shack with workplace safety, yeah. I like that. Yep. Tomorrow, I do have a premiere of a new series I'm playing around with at 2 o'clock Eastern, if you're out and about on a fine Sunday. It's a short, like 9-minute video, but it's my new idea called Wasteland Wanderer, where I kind of roleplay as myself and like, where would I go if I was left to wander around the Commonwealth myself looking for some place to make my own. So, if you were hanging out for Jamaica Plain, you'll recognize it. Let me put it that way. Alright. Oh, why did I put motor? Good God. I was just, call it float. We all float down here. Yeah. There. And it's great. I wonder if I could put a... Yeah, they're not the same. It's all right. I'm gonna put something back here for fun. There we go. Oh, we're gonna have boats. Oh yeah, definitely gonna have boats. So we have I think those are floating. Crap. Yep, they are. Oh yeah, we made sure that the settlement touched the water. We're gonna do something there. Not on purpose, Nikita, it's just the way that... It's just because I did it. I don't really do anything symmetrical. Only, like, in a story of a story. A story has symmetry. My mantra in life is symmetry is overrated. I like it there. It's cool. Okay. And we are getting close to the end of the stream. So we can kind of take a little bit to walk around. I've had 7 hours of streaming today and loved every second. But I have to probably do things like eat. Thanks, Easy. But a lot of you were there for all 7 hours. Oh, is Easy going to make a show? Okay, let's take a look. Okay. Near Harbor Review. Thanks, Nikita. All right, this is the very beginning of our Near Harbor build. So we have a lot of space, pretty much right here. Almost everything you see right here is buildable space. And we want to have a boat. Yeah, Flightska suggested this one. So, oh look, there's a sunken boat out here. Rad. Yeah. There's a lot of cool stuff out here. It was so good that we had to make a compromise as far as the outside of it. Okay, so we made a fence here because I wanted to build in the chasm originally, but we opted to move it down to the water. I think that's a good call because we do want to do some boats. I mean, it is a harbor, right? They're going to want to access the water. I thought we could do some different boats that are kind of pulled up on shore, like this one. Maybe some sail, put some sails on them. You know, Noodle and Easy have done some cool work with sails. And we have we'll put the still right here. They're going to make alcohol. And we got the Department of Motor Vehicles. We'll do another look at the night. Yeah, definitely. Party boat. We could build docks. Let's see. We have to see how much room we have. Thanks, Noodle. Weed whackers, that's good. We'll have to find some of those. Over here, we worked on the billboard some more by adding stairs and a second level. Just really crappy hotels or boarding rooms or whatever. Probably more of a semi-permanent, but not permanent. And it's just kind of messy. Nothing crazy. And so future plans include the still, like we said, they're going to make alcohol. Hey, brother Matt. Raider YMCA. Oh my god. That's funny. Like they're going to exercise. It'll be more like setting up the slaves with the collars and then like baseball bats. Or making them fight each other. We have to do some insidious things. It is a raider build. Okay, yeah, and over here, I don't know, whatever we want. But this is going to be the casino, sex worker, whatever, drug purchasing. Noodle. Well, it can be that. Yeah, definitely slave rowers. Um, so we have a lot of space left to build on. We'll have some more shops. We want to get all the factions in here too. So you're talking about rust raiders and gunners and operators and pack and rust devils, sorry. Yep, we're definitely going to use the shot collars. I'll probably just do the console command and add a bunch. And up here, right here, will be the Raider Boss Mansion. And the Raider Boss Mansion will look down on everything. Like Nuka World. Only Far Harbor style, right? So it's basically like if the Raiders had set up in Far Harbor. What would it look like? You know. Overlook Boss, yep. We can make it kind of like a coastal cliffside mansion looking thingy. So Caesar, Kaiser's Legion, that's funny. Yeah. I wonder if we could pull that off. Okay, well, this is the build, and I think that's where we will leave off for our Saturday session. I want to thank everybody again for hanging out. Dag, this is up by the Nakano residence, just south of it. You can actually probably see it. Well, no, it won't load. But the Nakano residence is that away. Yeah, yeah. Thanks very much, and you're very welcome. And we made our Department of Murder Vehicles. Yeah, easy. It was great to see you. It's been a while. You're very welcome. Thank you. Oh yeah, this is a blast of a build already. Thanks for the likes and the good times and all the great suggestions and everything. Thanks very much. Thanks, Detour. Signing off.